And just take a moment to reestablish the slow, deep, and smooth breaths. Inhaling, the lower ribs expand. Exhaling, they draw back together and down. Each breath flowing into the next. Slow and smooth. Deep and even. Allow your breaths to begin moving beyond just the nose and the lungs. Imagine every cell and every pore in your body are now doing your breathing. With every inhalation, feel how your body slightly expands and maybe even lifts slightly. As you exhale, how your body contracts and grows heavier, sinking deeper into the floor. With each exhalation, allow your head to grow heavier, softening the forehead, the lines of stress between the eyebrows. Allow your eyelids to become a little heavier over the eyeballs. Allow your tongue to relax and settle into the mouth, knowing that if the front tip is still touching just behind the upper teeth, that's okay. But see if you can allow the rest of it to relax down, like cradling a pearl in your mouth. Continuing to breathe, allow your jaw to become softer. Allow gravity to create a little bit of space that pulls the mandible toward the floor, opening up the space in the temporomandibular joint, the TMJ area. Allow the neck to grow softer and feel the head just heavy and relaxed against the floor. No more effort needed to hold it. Allow it to surrender fully. Continuing to breathe deeply. Bring your attention into the chest center. And over to the right shoulder. Release any tension out of the right shoulder with your exhalations. Breathing as if that right arm now does your breathing and you no longer have a nose. Feeling the arm fill with the inhalation. And as it exhales, it gets heavier. Releasing any stagnation, toxins, waste that is no longer needed. Memories that we're being held on to that don't serve us. Breathing through that right elbow, the forearm, wrist and hand. Allowing the thumb to become soft, relaxed, and heavy. Allowing the index finger to fully relax. Softening the middle finger. And the index finger. Breathe as if you only breathe now through your little finger. Feeling it fill and empty. Growing softer and more relaxed with each exhalation. Now allowing that breath to fill that entire right arm from shoulder to fingertips. Exhaling, the breath is released, the entire arm grows heavier. With each exhalation, it's so heavy. It fully surrenders into the floor. And continuing to breathe. Allow your awareness to now move back to the center of the chest. Into the left shoulder. Allowing your breaths to begin moving into the left shoulder. Into elbow. Feeling that upper arm bone alone. Doing your breathing. Feeling it expand with the inhalations. Exhaling. Relaxing. Contracting, drawing in, growing heavier. And allow the breath to move through the left forearm to the wrist. And into the left thumb. Feeling the thumb being revitalized with each inhalation, while softened and relaxed with each exhalation. Bringing the breath into the index finger. And into the middle finger. Into the ring finger. And to the little finger. Allow that entire left hand and arm to breathe. Drawing in peace and vitality. Exhaling stagnation, toxins, stress, and pain. Allowing the arms to be heavy, fully supported by the floor. And turn our attention to the center of the chest. Bring your breath into the navel center. into the pelvic center. Bring your awareness into the hip sockets. Breathing in fresh blood and oxygen, nutrients and healing. Softening with the exhalations, releasing tension, pain, and stress. Feeling the femurs sink deeper toward the earth. The glutes growing soft and heavy. Allow that breath to expand through the thighs to the knees. Allowing the knees to absorb all the nutrients in the universe they need. Releasing that which they no longer need to hold. Softening tension, breathing into areas of pain or discomfort. Visualizing that area being healed, healthy, and whole. Thighs, knees, and hips sinking deeply into the floor, fully supported and held. So we now bring our awareness into the calves, the shins, the ankles, and feet. Breathing through them. Feeling them grow heavier as they release each breath. Both legs, ankles, and feet, so heavy, so soft and relaxed, fully supported by the floor. With your next inhalation, draw your awareness back up to the base of the lungs. That area above the navel. And feel those lower ribs expand fully with the inhalation. Exhaling every bit of breath and air released. Imagining you are no longer laying in this room, but rather right on Mother Earth, feeling the grass and the soil. With every exhalation, she welcomes you deeper. It's not a place to be feared, but to be welcomed back into the original mother. Knowing you will always be able to breathe and be protected as your body sinks, gently being covered with earth, held and warmed. as you continue breathing, allow your inhalations to become a little deeper. Each inhalation filling you almost as if like a balloon, making you lighter, lifting you slowly back up onto the surface, allowing that peace and relaxation to stay with you. The healing and joy and support of the earth to be within you. Now feel the mat beneath you and the hard surface of the floor. The cool air on your skin. And when you feel ready, begin gently extending, flexing your fingers and your toes. Maybe rolling the wrists or ankles, warming up the body. And allowing that peace and relaxation to stay with you and your eyes remain closed. You can extend your left arm up and slowly bend your right knee. Rolling out to your left side, pausing for a moment, allowing the fluids of the body to rebalance. And when you feel ready, press your right hand into the floor, lifting yourself to a seated position. Sit in any way you find comfortable, allowing the eyes to remain closed. And we'll share in one Om. As we share in that Om, it will begin with taking a deep breath in, and as we let it out, it will begin with a big, wide open mouth as we let out the Ah. And from the Ah, it moves into Ooh, finishing with up in the sinuses. Allow each part to flow and last as long as is comfortable for you, completing your entire exhalation before you're through. So when you're ready, beginning with a deep breath in. And bring our hands together, rubbing the palms together. First, we create some heat and energy in the palms, and then cup the hands over the eyes, blocking out all of the light. Keep the shoulders down away from the ears as you bathe your eyes in the darkness. Allow that healing energy generated in the palms to come in through the eyes as you inhale, filling the body, pushing out any stagnation that might remain. And slowly open your eyes into the palms and release the hands. Namaste. Thank you for being